Previously on Fate Extra. Far, far away. Soon. Mister, you cared about us, didn't you? Yes. You always paid attention to Alice, mister. Because you're like Alice, mister. Except you still have a real place to go home to somewhere. Thank you, Alice, for being my friend. For always being with me. And thank you, mister, for seeing Alice, for playing with Alice. I really wanted to play a little more, but bye-bye. It's a good inverse, really. No, instead of the servant going verse, it's the master that's going bye-bye. Bye-bye. Leaving the servant all alone. In fact, I remember correctly, I think this is the only time this ever happens. With a sound like the crumbling of sugar, Alice glitters for a moment. Then, she's gone. I am a reflection. This time, I was Alice in the looking glass. Even if I'm summoned in the next war, I won't be the Alice I am now. I am always someone's fanciful creation. True, she's literally a book of nursery rhymes that's jumbled in and creates an amalgamation. She's a book. That's not even me making any sort of conjecture. Sure, that is actual proof. I can literally show you a PNG of what she actually looks like before she ascends and ascends to the next stage in Fate Grand Order. I literally have her as a servant in my Chaldea. She is a book. She even does. The ironic thing is, even she in Chaldea doesn't even know why she takes on the form of the Alice of Alice. Listen, in the game, she doesn't know why, but she knows it's a painful memory of tragedy. The real Alice is a mystery, but being Alice's servant made me happy. Right before she crumbles away, a single drop falls from her eye. Why am I crying when I know that even if I cry, I'll never be the real thing? The licorice girl chases after her sweet master. I should be used to the harsh rules of the Holy Grail War by now, but I can't desensitize myself. I mean, fucking course not! I'd be worried if you fucking were just numb to the fact that a little girl just got erased from fucking existence. Like, seriously, are you fucking Kid Ichigo? But even 10, I think fucking Kid Ichigo couldn't fucking numb himself to this shit. No. I really want to hammer this home. This is fucked. Like, uber fucked. Like, the first round, you can at least logically say, well, it was Shinji. Even though he was 8 years old, he was kind of a dick, and yeah, I felt bad doing it. Okay, Dan Blackmore, that was a nigga who was ready for a fight, and was ready to meet his end. I can at least respect the fact that he did it like a man. Man, this was a little girl who was already dead, who was just wandering around the moon cell and was given a servant. She had no stake in it, she had no want in the fucking grail, and then she was murked off and then boom, erased. The fuck is this shit, man? This is natural, and this system is twisted to the core. Twisted at its core. Yes, it fucking is twisted. It literally is. The air is tense. The tension in the air reminds me of how it feels when when his pairing is announced. My pairing hasn't been announced before. Hasn't been announced. However, I recognize the two girls in front of the bulletin board. The girl in red, Rin Tosaka, and the other, there is a girl the same age as Rin, or a little older. The girls size each other up. Without a word, each glance away from the other. One of these girls will die. That is what fate has decided. Rin Tosaka and Ronnie the 8 are equally powerful. I can only gain from taking out I can only gain from one taking out the other. Why the fuck are you behind me? I'm not the only one who only witness. It's Julius. He walks over the bulletin to after the two have left. Neither side will hold back in the battle. If I could watch the match, I could learn quite a bit. Without a single glance this way, they leave. I really don't understand, but I'm nervous anyway. We have no need to save. The moment I see Rin Tosaka, I know the time has come. Her body language is as aloof as ever, but I can see the focus in her gaze. Today's the day they fight. One of them will die. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Julius. That's nothing unusual, but it worries me for some reason. It should, given the fact the dude has an assassin servant, and the dude has the ability to just warp on some Jason Voorhees type shit, man. That's not healthy. What Julius said in front of the bulletin board about Rin and Ronnie's battle is still bugging me. Well, duh. One of them is... Maybe it would be a good idea to track down Julius? No, he'd kill you. From the outside, the multi-room, I hear a faint voice. I put my ear to the door in order to hear better. It's Julius. I can't make out the details, but he's talking about a program's code. I knew it. The firewall around the battlefield is just too strong. The security's high as dare. Oh, he was planning on trying to snipe both of them out. Snipe the winner, so that way he wouldn't have to deal with either one. Wow. I mean, cheap. I'm just saying, it's cheap bitch nigga. Just saying, cheap bitch nigga. Conrad, you're gonna die if you continue saying that. Why? It's true. But then again, he has an assassin servant. An assassin servant that's really good at martial arts. There, I just gave a hint. I mean, if you're a Faith fan, you know who these guys all are. Right, but I'm just saying, a bitch. I heard him moving and shuffling away from the door in a panic. There's nowhere to hide. It's you. His aura of murderous intent makes my heart leap out of my chest, but then he promptly leaves. Even though he tried to kill me in the past, just doesn't seem to register my existence. Maybe I'm not worth it for him to suffer for yet another penalty hiding outside the arena? Maybe. The multimedia room is a bit bigger than the regular classrooms. At the front of the room is a screen. instead of a ceiling projector, there is an old-fashioned film projector. That's odd. It could be here all the time for all I know. Never visit this room. Master! This device is out of place. My servant is right. That film projector seems to be warping the very air, well, actually data around it. Something must have been done to it, probably by Julius. For what purpose? As I reach out to inspect it. I don't know what the fuck you say. Yeah, I'm not reading any of this shit. It seems that the code was fucked with, which caused as some sort of. It doesn't say error though, so weird. When I touched it, sparks went flying into my brain. I think it was attacked by some program. Yep, an attack program. But although it makes me dizzy, the effects pass immediately. I don't think it did any damage. I wonder what it was. Somehow, I don't think it was Julius' doing. Probably was a defense mechanism to probably fry the brain of anybody who tried to truly mess with the projector. Julius realized, oh, the firewall's too dangerous here. I can't actually fuck with it. But for some reason, Hakuno wasn't affected. Methinks there's a theory here. Huh? I'm pulled from my reverie here by the earth-splitting sound of a weapon. Someone's business. From it sounds like spears clashing? I braced myself, thinking Julius has returned, but he's nowhere to be seen. But he doesn't use weapons. Then suddenly, an image emblazoned itself on my brain. Ron, next to her sim form, was a giant serpent, and facing them are Rin Tosaka and her servant. This must be an elimination battle between the two of them. Oh, it's... You know what, fuck it, it's not even a spoiler. Well, if Fate Say Night constantly calls him Say Night, it's pretty obvious. He's by his name, and if you're a fan of Irish tales, you know him by him because your parents most likely told him, or their grandparents most likely told you, or their great-grandparents that are still alive told you. And if you're Chinese, you know the Three Kingdoms there. The film projector spins into motion, projecting the images of the battle onto the screen. Damn, 1,000 damage? Ooh. Look who doesn't let that stop him. Not gonna lie. The Berserker's clearly doing a lot more damage. Getting to watch the other masters fight would be a huge advantage in a war like this. It's where information is crucial to survival. So yeah, why the fuck hasn't no one done this? Goes without saying that it's a total violation of the rules. but I'd expect nothing less of Julius. In case, why did Julius leave halfway through? Was that his plan, or did something go wrong? Again, the firewall was too strong. He best he could probably view the match, but he was most likely hoping he could break through the arena's system and actually attack the masters just when their servants weren't looking. Again, he was most likely planning to go for cheap shots, just so that way he could get rid of both Rin Tosaka and Ronnie the 8 without having to worry about fighting them. Huh? Aren't you gonna watch, Master? These two are having a pretty wild fight. My servant draws my attention to the screen. Ren and Ronnie are facing each other. The forms of their servants can't be made out clearly. The image quality isn't bad per se. It's more like there's a masking effect overlaid to hide them. Even with the security measures, I can tell both servants wield long pole arms. They're both Lancers then. No. I'm sorry, but I don't remember a Lancer screeching out gibberish for 100% of their dialogue. That's a berserker. Plus, the dude was using a bow and arrow. How the fuck does that work? It's like, I know the Archer class is made of archers, but the Lancer class is specifically made of people who use spears. My eyes see the sparks from their lances as each thrusts, parries, swipes, and defends. Ronnie's servant seems massively powerful, but Rin isn't giving an inch. Either one could win. I see the girl in red will win. Huh? Master declares Rin's victory as if it were obvious. The other master is aggressive, but she's too slow to respond. Is this slow? That's a fatal flaw. Oops, sorry. Am I spoiling the movie for you, Master? I'll be quiet now. I mean, you're just giving battle commentary. Rin notices she's winning too. Her posture is full of confidence. Yeah, but frankly, when you're getting overconfident, that's when you're thrown upside the head. On the other hand, there is a hint of alarm on Ronnie's otherwise expressionless face. And then, the clash suddenly stops. I can't make out what's going on, but I can tell there's a space between the two opponents now. The one who backed off was Ronnie. Her servant contorts and starts gathering energy. Yep, fully going into the madness enhancement. Even through the blurry screen, I can tell an inordinate amount of power is being summoned. I'm sorry, Professor. I must return to chassis and life you bestowed upon. Wait, what? Maximum velocity, infinite, helm to the northern sky, mode Osiris. Continuation of duties deemed impossible. In case of failure, destruction self along with moon. Performing final directive. Wait, what? Atlas Homunculi? They can pull off crazy stuff like that? I didn't know they could. This isn't something to self-destruct over. Well, I mean, regardless, she's gonna die. Might as well try her hardest to take out everybody with her. After taking a beating from Rin, and Ronnie must have intended to use her last resort. Never mind Rin, wouldn't that liquefy the entire arena? She used her command seals. That's a trump card you can only use twice in the entirety of the war. Ronnie just used one. No, her command spell isn't what is causing this horrendous power to well up from within her. Her heart is healing on the verge of exploding. Anyone who saw her right now could tell. Ronnie's body was built with the capacity to overload like this. The magic circuits are at critical convergence. You don't need to throw your life away like this. A kamikaze. Okay, come on. Oh. Rin's servant addressed her with a flippant tone, totally insensitive to the intensity of the situation. Typical coup behavior. Hearts made of etherlight. Before she blows up the arena, skewer her to the core into an old phantasm. Oh yeah! Since Goose an old phantasm technically is like a causality break. Technically can alter causality, meaning he will always pierce the gay bulk. Ooh, I like it when you're desperate. What a treat. Alright. It's finally time to end this. At Rin's command, Master takes a stance and gathers his strength. It builds until... That's the end. Kaz speaks her mind quietly and defines to my feelings. Difference to my feelings when I get the meaning loud and clear. This will settle the battle. They will destroy each other before they can even resort to command seals. Both of them might die on the spot. Even if one of them survives, she'll be fatally injured. While I'm lost in those terrible thoughts, Master starts staring at me. Master? You're not thinking that you ought to save one of those girls, are you? Maybe. I didn't realize I was telegraphing my emotions, but more importantly, what did my servant just say? Could there be some way to save them? It sounds like there might be. What can be done? Well, I can't say there's no way. Her eyes are downcast. She touches my left hand by command spells. Oh, she's suggesting to use the command spells. Command seals. Regardless, it's still the same thing. Oh. This screen connects to this place to where they are. It isn't possible to reach them, but only your command spells could teleport me to where they are. So it's actually impossible still. Command seals exist. It's to make miracles happen. And I'd probably need another command seal to survive if I had to fight. So 2 command seals, at the best, max. If it's what you want, Master, of course I'll do it. But you'll lose 2 precious command seals and save a possible enemy. Do you want that, Master? Oh, and now we have a choice. You can either choose to save Rin or Ronnie. Now, ultimately, you gotta think about how both of these girls have unironically helped you out throughout the entire journey of this game. They have helped you out of the goodness of their own heart, and plus they thought that, well, might as well help you out, man. You do seem like you need a lot of help, and I'm not gonna lord it over you in the future. Clearly, they're both, at the very least, good people. But both are clearly going to die. So it's your choice. Do you save best Tsundere and best dies? Or the Kudere. There we go. This is a difficult choice for me. I gotta really think. I'm sorry, I have a massive bias towards Rin. Even if this isn't the Rin that I know, my bias towards Rin Toseka in general is immensely strong. Best girl, by the way. Sorry, to any Sakura fans. I'm sorry, but Rin's just best girl. Best girl. Yeah. He's going to self-destruct any second. I'm going to listen to what my heart says and save Rin. My servant springs into action with no signs of disapproval. Time is of the essence. Power surges through my feet, electrifying the air and bending the floor. Space warps around me. The distortion rips a hole into the screen. My servant leaps towards it, and the world melts into streaks. My vision goes black from the rapid acceleration. My hands tingle when the command seal burns off. When I open my eyes, I find myself in the arena. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Quite literally. The air sparks as the arena begins to melt around Ronnie. Ronnie knows why I'm intruding on her fight, and blatant hostility is poured onto me. Uh-oh, they've seen us, I don't think we can win this. Use another command seal, Master. If we can defend against them, the saber should intervene. Command seal. Unleash it. Alright. Got it. Attack. Attack. Break. Frigid heaven. Hakuno. Fiery heaven. That's not working on him. Hakuno. Keep a note, if this dude gets an attack in, you are fucked. In response to the third party's intervention, the Seraph drops a wall between the enemy servants. That's it. This is my chance to save Rin. Oh no. I want to be caught in the meltdown. Master! Oh, come on. Hurry up, Mooncell. Hurry. Please hurry. Force withdrawal on us. Or at least my dear master. Castor! We won't make it. Even though in the protective wall between us and Ronnie can't contain the force of her blast, Castor, Rin, and myself will evaporate instantaneously. Suppose I don't have a choice. Looks like I'm the only one who can do something about this. Looks like Q's about to die in another route, guys. Look, if you're mad that I'm really just revealing his true name, trust me, watch Face Day Night. Everybody figures this shit out by just how he fights. It's pretty obvious. I guess when you unleash your noble phantasm, it's kind of just like a first episode thing if you're watching the way the blade works. Actually, second episode technically. It happens in the blink of an eye, with a curse. Your servant dashes straight towards Ronnie. Like a blue comet, he zooms through the wall. Oh, even as the enemy servant's spear rakes through his right side. That's Q for you. That ain't gonna stop him. Lancer! Hey, little girls. Hey, little girls like you shouldn't play with big girl toys. I've accepted my own fate, but I can't be at peace with it if you threaten those I want to protect. Through the storm of flashes, as in the overheated air, the lance continues unrearing, running through. The red lance's barbs score through the flesh from her ribs as it pushes in and through. Oh shit, she got hit by the gay bulb. Yeah. Oh, I should also keep a note. If you're hit with the gay bulb, your heart is very much cursed. Like, it won't heal. Like, the gay bulb has, like, if I remember correctly, it has like a uber strong curse that prevents your heart from actually being restored or healing through any magic. It like fucks up your heart. Keep in note, no, you need to have like a critical high luck stat, stat for you to naturally roll a d20 in order to actually evade the causality breaking King K. Bulk. No joke. Joke. That isn't a joke. You need to have that high of a luck stat in order to evade the damn thing. Time per regulation. A forced withdrawal will now be performed on Conrad Hakuno. Everything happens at once. The heart explodes right behind me, creating a massive shockwave of data corruption. The world is crumbling, but I am holding Rin's hand. Ronnie's large servant collapses around her, protecting his fallen master from the waves of data. Then, damn it. Ow. That bastard took off my damn right side. No, yeah. No. From where I'm hunching, yeah, that'll be where his right arm is, but cut cleanly down the right half of his body. The blue-clad servant sits alone before the data. It's hopeless for him. He has no time to get help, and eventually, with that wound. Don't worry about me. This is a reality. Only at the battlefield. We do what we can, little man. At least, I'm grateful my master was able to survive. Damn, Ku was old. I swear, it's sad that Ku was resorted to as a joke in Carnival Phantasm. But damn, you gotta got to put some respect on Ku Kalane's name within the Fate franchise. You know, this dude was able to come toe to toe with Gilgamesh. Which, yeah, I'm sure some people were like, who's Gilgamesh? King of Heroes, dude is literally broken because he has 1,000 noble phantasm in his gate of Babylon, to which he just shucks at you at Mach 5. I believe it's at Mach 3 or Mach 6. Was able to take down all of Heracles' stock. Although, frankly, I'm just going to be honest, on this Pacific red-cladded archer was able to do it in a much cooler way. He wasn't able to take down all of his stocks, but he was still able to take down quite enough for everyone to be like, hold on, how the hell did you do that? Berserker, Heracles, were you holding back? And Heracles was like, no, nigga was just built that different. If you can tell which archer I'm talking about, yes, I'm a massive fan of that Pacific archer, and yes, I am technically writing that man like any fanboy. Sorry, it's just my favorite character. Now, I just need to work on finding a way to defend people without getting myself killed. I mean, on UPW, you kind of fail at doing that. State Night I can't really talk about. At Heaven's Field, you kind of got KO'd by Hassan. Although it was Cursed Arm with his ability, which was to literally swap your heart out with mud. So, oh wow, I just spoiled that one, but that one's also common knowledge. My Lady Master is gonna be livid. It's your job to calm her down to my place, okay? The wisecracking smile suddenly disappears into light. Although I feel like I can see the arena filled with light, my mind is eviscerated by tiny impacts. I come into the multimedia room. The command seal on my hand is now smaller, but my exhausted servant and Rin are by my side. Where am I? Why? Those words are all she manages before she blacks out. The intense battle followed by the rapid acceleration of teleportation must have completely drained her. The film projector has gone still, and the screen is dark. Holy shit, that was almost 30 minutes. Huh. Rin was taken to the nurse's office after she collapsed. She's still asleep when I paid a visit. According to the doctor, she woke up earlier feeling okay. I'll wait around until she wakes up again. Come to think of it, I haven't heard a peep out of my servant in a while. They must be angry. Oh, right, telepathy, mind reading. Servants can do that. I forgot about that. They can do that. Me? Angry with you? I could never be angry with you, Master. I mean, I don't think she could. Unless you try to cheat on her, which he holds his balls up. He hovers his hand towards his lower nether regions in fear, remembering the noble phantasm that her Lancer form uses in the fake Grand Order. Sorry, I was just having Vietnam flashbacks for a few seconds. Her swim outfit, though, is really nice. It's the same about her Valentine's CE. Anyway. I was just thinking really hard. Would you feel better if we talked? I always do. Let's see, something to talk about. The tone of her voice is the same, but her words seem forced. What's really on her mind? I mean, it could be two possible things. The fact we had to use 2 command seals to save an enemy. The fact that she saved a woman. That enemy was a woman. We could put that in the possible maybe tier. Or maybe it's the harrowing darkness of this entire situation and the possibility that she might not really wake up and that the doctor might have lied. Or maybe it might be the fact that now that things have gotten so serious, she's now truly contemplating whether or not to tell you her true name. That could also be a possibility, given the fact of how dangerous, the fact of how serious things have now gotten. You want to know what I'm thinking? Oh, it's boring, Master.
悲しいです。
Ding, ding, ding. I was right about the first one. Caster does not hide that very well. Trust me, she does not. She is very bad at hiding her worriness about this sort of stuff. That's what makes her so adorable, though. If that had been me, would you have done the same? Yes! I don't even have to contemplate. Yes, I would. What? Don't ask me. Ask me dumb questions. I have an obvious answer. Sorry. Oops, sorry me. I shouldn't have think about me when my master is the one who's really valuable. Do you need a hug? Please don't talk. Please don't say that. You're just as valuable to me as I am to you. When you let your level and you think of your value, how much you value me, think of it as the same level as I value you. Don't. My master could use 100, no, 200 command seals and still deserve to use more. Seemingly satisfied, Caster leaves. Too nervous to call Caster back, I just wait for him to wake up. Feels like half an hour is gone, but suddenly Rin stirs and her eyes snap open and then... What were you thinking? Rin goes from comatose to bitch in 3 seconds. Classic Rin Toseka. You think I'm joking? That's what makes her so lovable. You're a participant in the Holy Grail War too. Why would you do something so moronic like saving me? And don't give me the nonsense about me being about to die. My victory was right around the corner. Ronnie self-destruct was bad news. Lance was capable of stopping her and her servant. Hey, let me see your command seals. Huh. So you did use one. I figured as much. Don't you regret using it? Seeing as how you're handicapped for future fights now? I already know she's prideful and her servant warned me. Oh yeah, he did. He did not warn you enough. Still, I didn't think she'd be so damn angry at me for helping. She will be, but she's grateful, trust me. What are you saying quiet for? Do you regret what you've done, or not? No, I don't regret it. I have no regrets. You still don't get it, do you? This war is unforgiving. Oh no, I know. I literally had to defeat a child. I'm not saying the word. I'm not doing it. I'm not finishing my sentence. Twice. I genuinely understand that this war is fucking disgusting. I don't think anyone's gonna call me weird for saying that. I don't fucking like the Holy Grail. There's no cure for idiocy. And I'd be an idiot to say thanks to an idiot like you. Oh wow. She grumbles irritably, thanking me in her own way. I think. Well, whatever it's ever, still doesn't sit well with me, but you have my gratitude. Thanks. Alright then, enough of that. On to the main issue. I left the arena before my win or loss. Loss was determined, so my command seals are intact. But the same token, without a win, I've effectively dropped out of the tournament. Get it? I'm an anomaly in the system now, disconnected from the logic of the Holy Grail War. Rin displays her command? Oh, shit. The command seals are still there, but they turn from gray in color. Huh. Fascinating. Honestly, even if I'd won, I would have taken significant damage and lost in one of the next fights. This way, I'll still have a chance. I may no longer be able to obtain the grail, but I can still defeat Leo. Although I would have preferred her to fight to the Eminent Lancer. Sorry. Nasal problems. And throat problems. No, I can't think like that. Anyway, what you did may have been a stroke of genius. Don't get me wrong, no way am I praising you for being reckless and stupid. Either she's embarrassed or still kind of mad. Both. Because her expression morphs into a pout. It's both, trust me. It was worth saving her just to see this expression. But if I told her that, she'd probably yell at me again, though. And hit you with Jade and Gem Magecraft. Okay, on to the next issue. Was everything up until now not important to Miss Rin Tosaka? To be honest, I've had enough. What are you saying? I wanted to thank you, and I thank you. I'd just like to discuss a crucial topic, if that's okay with you. How do you destruct our battle? The Malaysian battle's firewall would have been impervious even to a command speed. Wait, really? Trying to break through the firewall would have caused the system to fry your brain. Huh. Fascinating. Could it be that Hakuno has no brain? What? It's a good theory. Might not have a brain have a functioning frontal lobe or a functioning brain altogether. He might be just a hologram. The Seraph attack broker. I remember having to deal with it at first, but it doesn't seem to affect me anymore. That can't be right. Even if your brain is safe, your brain wouldn't be able to handle the strain. True, it would have been literally melted cheese. Oh, speaking of which, aren't you? I mean, a look of shock washes over her face, leaving the expression of confusion in its wake. Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Forget I said anything. She figured out who Hakuno, or what Hakuno really is. Ren's smart, she's not stupid. Anyway, don't try any more idiotic moves. The Seraph won't allow you to get away with it twice. Her warning delivered, Rin begins to rise off her bed, then stops, as if something just occurred to her. Hey, do you know the name Twice Peaceman? Any bell? Hold on. Twice? I can't recall hearing the name. I might have heard the name before, but why bring him up now?
そう
No reason, really. You kind of remind me of him. Never mind. Just figured I say. After saying that, she drifts off into her own thoughts. Yeah, 41 minutes. Okay, that's where I'm gonna end the episode, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, notify you of any off future uploads. Without further ado, just kind of alone, setting off. Peace.